Hey yo, this is YetiWhiskers and welcome back to some more modded Minecraft here on the Yeti Cave. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. Doing good here myself. You can see I've been doing a little bit of work over here, and if you turn around you can see we've got a little bit of a palm tree. Doesn't look the best from this angle, but you know, it's my first palm tree I've ever built, so we'll make it work. And we're gonna add a few of those, spot them throughout our little island here. You can see I also added this little path. Excuse me. I also added this little path that goes from one end of the island to the other, and that's because I was getting sick of jumping all up and down and around and whatnot. But the other reason is, check this out. Oh, on JourneyMap, I loved seeing this come together. You can see we've got our little fishing hut over here with the path all the way across, some farms, mushroom shrine. You can see we've got this going all the way down over here to our temporary storage cave, and I'm loving the way that this is making things look out. You can see, I don't know if you can see on YouTube, but there's these little green dots here, and I want to show you that as well. I had to turn the villager breeder off because we were getting a little overflowing. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. I'll probably try and remember to turn that down, but come check this out. So I've been AFK fishing a little bit because we need bows. Hello, friends. It's pretty crowded in here. You can see there's 3 extra guys up there, and then look at this. We've just got villagers coming out everywhere. It's stuck in the glass. We've got them hanging out in here, just tons and tons of them. So I've turned the farm off for now, and the way that you do that is just, there's that sticky piston there. You just push the glass in front of, you can't really see, but there's a piece of glass right there. That makes it so the villagers can't see the bed, and then they don't breed anymore. So just collecting carrots for us now. And at one point I saw a villager glitch out. I don't know if he's still out and running around through here. I didn't end up killing him, but he was hanging out in the sand somewhere. So, you know, possibility. We have a rogue villager somewhere. That's turned off. We need to get these guys houses that they can live in and start wandering. The other thing that we need to do is we're going to get some mega torches, because I'm pretty sure the drowned will spawn just on the outside of the island. And that is not good. Another thing I did is I dug through this little guy and made it look like sandstone. We've added a little lantern. Looks pretty good. I like this a lot. Little feature of our path. And then we've got a bridge here that'll be over top of the pathway to our next project, which is the wool farm we talked about in the last episode. So you can see we come down here, over this way, into our temporary storage cage, or cave, not cage, cave. And yes, we will be building, or getting rid of this eventually, but we've added this as well. I keep forgetting to do this at the end of the episode. The AFK Fish House has been completed, July 22nd, 2021. Woohoo! So yes, here is this little bridge, and then you come down and around this way, and turn, and boom. When you turn around, come underneath this bridge, here we will have, this is where I just heard a bat. Here we'll have our wool farm. So step number 1 for wool, we need to get ourselves some sheep. Step number 2 is to get all the dye. White, light gray, gray, black, brown, yellow, orange, red, pink, magenta, purple, blue, light blue, cyan, green, and lime green. All right, now that we have got the 16 colors of wool in our chest, and we've got some sheep to breed up so we get to 16, which is how many colors of dye there are and how many colors of wool, we're good to get going on the actual farm itself. So the idea behind this is that you trap a sheep on a grass block. Every time you shear a sheep, oh yeah, it'll eat a piece of grass eventually, and then it'll regrow its wool, and then shear it, eats grass, shear it, eats grass. That's kind of how this works. So, I don't remember which version of Minecraft added the ability for dispensers to auto-harvest wool, but man, it's a game changer. So, the way that this farm works is you lock a sheep up in a little 1x1 space here. And you surround this little spot with grass so that the grass can spread. And you have to make sure that there's enough light around that the grass can spread, and we'll make sure that that's the case. You can put glass blocks here to lock them in because the glass still allows the grass to spread. Whew, say that 10 times fast. The next thing we do with our little farm here is we need to put an observer. You have to make sure that it's facing the grass block. So what this will do is every time that this updates, it'll shoot out a little redstone signal. And then we need a dispenser facing this way. Man, these are fun. That's why I went AFK fishing so much, is because I needed a bunch of dispensers and you need bows to do it. So then you just put a redstone block here, or redstone dust here. And the way that this works, the way that this works is the sheep will eat the grass, which will trigger the observer to send out a signal. The signal will go to the redstone dust, which will trigger the dispenser. Once we put some shears in here, the shears will go to work shearing the sheep. And inside, or not inside, but just below this grass block here in the middle, we're going to have a mine cart with a hopper that'll collect all of the wool, and we'll send it through a hopper system into like a middle area where we'll have storage for all 16 colors of wool. So that's the plan. Next is the execution. So we're gonna need 16 of these different chambers. I'm gonna probably do 8 on this side over here. We'll have a little middle section where our storage will be, and then 8 over on this side. So I'm gonna try and do a time lapse again. Caveat is, it doesn't always work. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that that happens. If not, we will see you on the other side regardless. See you soon. All right, everybody, welcome back after that time lapse. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We've done a little bit of work since. We've made these kind of look more like cliffs and kind of worked these in a little bit, as well as over here. Made this look a little bit more like it's been carved out. Obviously, it's pretty square still, and I'm okay with that. I don't have a ton of room or time, and honestly, it works for the purposes I have. So down here, we've got our drawer controller. We've got the 16 storage drawers, one for each color of wool. We've got 16 sheep. I did that off camera because they are a pain and take an eon to get where you want them to go. We've also, you probably couldn't see very good on the time lapse, but underneath here, there's hoppers with minecarts and then a hopper chain that goes all the way to the storage drawer controller over there. And now what we're ready to do is to dye our sheep. Oop, if we go to the correct drawer, and I put white in here. I don't know why I did that, but you know, we did. We were gathering all the dyes, so we're just gonna leave that there, and we're just gonna go all the way across like so, and dye our sheep. So, just like the order we grabbed the dye, that is the order in which we are going to dye our sheep. So we gotta kind of climb up and around this way. And we're gonna go around, and we've got light. Oh no, this is gonna be tricky, isn't it? Hoo-yah! Dun dun dun. Okay, I don't have a block on me. We don't want to let them loose. So let's grab some glass, and we will just jump up and down. How about that? And we're gonna need this guy. Okay. Probably should have been a little bit more prepared, but that's okay. But that will fix the dirt in a second. No big deal. Light gray dye for you. Good sir. Boop. And let's just do this quick. Go around and around and around and around. This will make it quicker. And then we can just dye them all real fast. Oops, that's fine. This is why I try not to do stuff on camera. Okay. Then we've got gray for this guy. Black for this guy. Brown. Yellow. Orange, red, then we're gonna do pink, magenta. Let's see if these all go in the wrong order. That's fine. Okay, so pink. This is super exciting and entertaining, I'm sure. Enjoy, friends. Magenta, purple, blue, light blue, cyan, green, and very last, lime. Huzzah! Very nice. Okay, so we've got, oh darn it, I thought I had my shovel. That's okay. One piece of glass, not a big deal. So we've got them all colored. Now they are ready to start shearing. So I don't have shears in any of these guys yet because I didn't want a ton of white wool. I guess we probably could have done it anyway. White wool going down to the end. while we were waiting, and we were just wasting shears. So next step is I'm going to put some shears on all these guys. We're going to stand here for a little bit, and then we're going to put some carpets, colored carpets, up on top of these guys. Kind of decorate it out a little bit, and we may add a few little bits and pieces here and there, some hay or something, but that's pretty close to what we're going to do. So give me just a bit. I'm going to get this all going, and I'll be back with you in un momento. All right, my friends, we are pretty much done decorating. I just need to add a few more hay bales and things, but otherwise we're golden. I do need your input on a few things, though. So on the left-hand side here, we've got a chest for carpets as we use them and leave them, and then we've got another chest for shears as these things run out. We've been AFK for a few hours just testing things out, and you can see we've still got shears going, and we've got lots and lots of wool, which is what we wanted. Things are working great. Pretty happy with how this has turned out, and it wasn't too hard to do at all. So, I do need your opinion, though. Which side do you like better? Do you like the left-hand side with the fence sticking out a little bit, like an extra block? You can see we're getting some grass. We may end up switching that out. I don't know. Or the right-hand side, where the fences are even with everything. I started with this design, and I kind of like this one to the left, because I don't really like the look of the glass, but would like to be able to see through and see our sheep. So maybe we can change the glass to the same color as the sheep or something. I don't know. We'll see. Well, let me know what you guys think, if you like left or right, and if we should change the color of the glass. And we will leave it with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next one.